lost my wife. You'll know the sign.
A little lockdown. She looked like I love it. I love it. What are you doing? I'm gonna switch the mic to you. Yeah.
All right, first of all, I'm Sharon, aka Meg. Sharon LaCroix. Sorry, it's my burner account because I get in Facebook jail every day pretty much for my memes against Trudeau. Anyway. Okay, well, what we're going to do here, I'm going to start by saying a couple things. I just want everybody in the area to listen to just me, and also we brought in Belinda and Jim. They are part of the Ontario Blue Party. They're going to come and say a couple words as well. First of all, I just want to thank every one of you. Honestly, this is awesome. This is way more than I thought anybody would imagine. It's gone bigger than I thought it would. So thank you all for coming. Yes. I really appreciate it. It's not only for the truckers who work every single day, night and day, to bring us what we need for places like Walmart, places like Target in the States, everywhere around Canada. Without them, we would have nothing on our shelves at all. Nothing. And if they think that it's going to get any better right now, it's not. This is only the beginning. And if we continue to let them tell us how to live our life, how to take control of our freedom, it's going to never stop. So I thank you all for being here. This means a lot. Not only to the truckers. Thank you. Not only the truckers, but to our children and the future of Canada. So thank you. Okay, so when I first started offering support to the truckers from Fort Erie, I never thought in my wildest dreams that their vision would lead Canada and Canadian people this far in our stance. I've been meaning to have a rally in Niagara region on mandates since the very beginning, but unfortunately I was too intimidated to do so. I do want everybody to know this is not just for the truckers. This is the backbone. They are the backbone of Canada and the Canadian and American goods that come into Canada every day. But it is more so about our freedom and rights as a sovereign country. I stand here and represent equality. Canadians are known to stand by each other's support, one another, no matter what the situation is. As you can see, our Prime Minister has brought down the sickle and divided each and every one of us. Yep. We have been ostracized by our families. Yep. We have our livelihood stripped away. Yes. Our businesses closed. Yes. Lost our homes. Yes. We've been compared to racist and misogynist by a PM who has adopted the communist playbook. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yes. We are sick of hearing and reading that we are anti this and that. In reality, all we want is pro-choice. We want pro-freedom. We come... Freedom! We come here today to show Niagara region and Canada as a whole that this is the most important times of our lives. We need to stand united and fight as one against this tyranny. I've come here before you all to show my children that I will fight and not back down so they can have a future where they may love who they want, study what they want, live in a society where medical status doesn't determine their rights to live freely. Yeah. Yeah. Mental health has played a huge, massive role in my home. But since this convoy has been organized, it has given me light. As small as it was, I woke up after spending 3 days in bed and told my husband we need to change Canada. Once I emailed Canada Unity, within minutes they replied, saying that they are so thankful Niagara could be a part of this. So thank you, all of you. Thank you. So here we are today as one, risen from the ashes of the last horrible, degrading last 2 years of lies. It's time to take back Canada, people. This convoy has showed us the world and the world what Canadians can do. We stand united. We will not back down until our lives go back to normal. No more hate, no more division, no more segregation, and no more mandates implemented by a drama teacher. Yeah, it's sad, but it's true, right? I thank all truckers for giving me the light to freedom. And I thank all of you for your attendance and support. Now let's show Trudeau how real Canadians come together and get shit done. For you all, for my family and your families, for freedom, I thank you.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Freedom! Freedom! Freedom! Freedom! Freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly introduce you to Jim and his wife Belinda Carahelos. Am I saying that properly? Okay. MPP of Cambridge have been pushing back against the COVID mandates for the last few years for us. They've been fighting hard, exposing the corrupt Ford government. Jim is a lawyer, engineer, and leader of the New Blue Party of Ontario. And he says, not only should COVID-19 vaccine passports be scrapped, their use should be barred. And I will continue to advocate for legislation to do just so. So I would like to welcome Jim up to here to give us a couple words. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Gary came all the way from Cambridge because this is an important get-together here today. And Belinda and I are here from Cambridge. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Some organizers don't want to hear from us because what we have to say is not what they want you to hear. They want you to hear about just some of the outlying stuff. They want you to hear this is a global problem, to detract away from our so-called local leaders. They want you to be distracted by things outside of our control. But what is inside, what is going on in Ontario and in our control? That's the question. And in our control is a June 2nd election coming up. And you're going to hear from Belinda, the member of Provincial Parliament for Cambridge, who's been like a rock behind our family. And when Doug Ford put out that lockdown bill a year and a half ago, there was only one current or former PC MPP who stood up and said no to that lockdown bill. And that was Belinda, my wife Belinda. Everybody else went for it. Everybody else either stayed quiet or voted in favor. Some of them supposedly saw the light after Belinda voted against it and after we announced we needed a new political solution. And she was punished. And just a couple months ago, was it a couple months ago?
With the COVID thing?
They decided, after Belinda recovered from a bout of COVID,